Okay, so today is the first session. So for you, so I need to introduce all the Tableau tools, whatever we have, and whatever the tools we are really using in the organization as a real time. Okay, so we have a Tableau desktop, which is mainly for developing
Okay.
the reports and dashboards. Okay, so generally what we can do from the desktop tool is this is a desktop tool, Tableau desktop tool. First, we need to connect to the data because we are just a reports and dashboards developers. We are a reporting developers. We are not a data developers, correct? We are
Yes.
not generating the data. We are consuming the data,
Yes.
which is already there. So the reporting, first we need to connect to the data and then do some modifications in case if it is required, and do some modeling also. And after that, prepare a reports or dashboards. That
Okay.
is a part of a desktop tool. So connect to data, mash up the data, modeling the data, developing the reports. These are the responsibilities from the desktop developer. Okay, this with this we have a Tableau. So generally developer consultants. It's nothing but they're using this Tableau desktop. Okay. Once I designed and then I'm ready with my entire kit. So my work is done. And then what next? We need to publish, deploy, or upload, whatever you can call it, to Tableau server, hosting place, right?
Yeah.
It is a hosting place. So it is coming with a URL based, finally, for easy access.
Okay.
In the organization, everybody access this URL and they can see the reports and dashboards which you deployed
Okay.
as it is. Based on the permission levels, they can see the reports and dashboards and they can start their analytical activities because they know the business, you don't know the business. You only came for a reports and dashboard development for a time being activity, and if you don't know the business, you're asking the business analyst or who are mediator in between the business team and then the actual business users and the developers, right? Generally, there is a business analyst people. So you're asking the questions in terms of a business, and those people are answering, but it is for just to develop the reports only you're asking. But actual business known by business team, right?
Yeah.
Who are working day to day, daily activities. So they know that in the up and downs in the business. So with the URL, they're accessing the reports and dashboard. They can slice and dice the data, and finally they will give some report to their senior level people to improve the business or to their work on day-to-day activities to fulfill their work activities. So Tableau server is mainly for hosting and accessing the reports and dashboards from the place. Here we have a different role, which is a admin consultant.
Okay.
Tableau admin consultant positions are also available.
Yes.
Okay, but admin consultant generally they're expecting some very good experience along with not only Tableau, some other creative technologies also. So we are not into that level, but our focus is mainly onto the desktop. The ratio in terms of a hiring admin or developer is very too different. Okay, if a project there are around 5 projects with around 50 members required for developing this Tableau for reports and dashboards, they're hiring 50 developers, but how many admins? Maybe one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, not for each project they're not hiring an admin. They're hiring only one admin for all projects. So the ratio is completely different. So our focus is also on a desktop. Clear?
Okay. Yes.
Next is the Tableau Cloud Server, which is calling as a online Tableau Online.
Okay.
So why this was introduced means this is the same as the Tableau server, but it was installed in the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Cloud means
Without database?
no. The Tableau server, the same software. For example, you know MS Office.
Yeah, I know MS Office.
Have you installed MS Office in your system personally?
No.
So which software you install?
With
WinRAR,
yeah. Can you come again? What is it?
Zip software, WinRAR or Media Player, the
7-zip.
VLC player,
Mm,
right? 7-zip, huh? Okay.
yeah.
So see, 7-zip is a software same as like MS Office. If you can assume, MS Office software you can download and you can install in your system. That is true, correct?
Yes.
That means you are installing in your place is nothing but a on-premise. On-premise means on our systems.
Okay.
Okay, this is online means the same software installed by the Tableau company in their systems, calling as a Tableau online. Why? Because the finally this is URL based access, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that URL is publicly available in across the globe because this Tableau server software installed by the Tableau company in their big missions, and they're giving you access as they're giving you that server access with the help of URL format.
Okay.
So you no need to download, you no need to install, you no need to configure, and you no need to manage. You know any patches or any upgrades happen, so you don't need to bother about anything admin activities, right?
Yeah.
In case of this software. Because this is managing by the Tableau company, you don't have an access to those Tableau missions. You only have so if you are subscribed and you will get access to this online link, Tableau online link.
So
Otherwise, yeah,
whatever the online link they give, that is credential protected, or how it is will protect?
correct. Credentials protective.
Okay, so they will give, for example, a company is having a Tableau server online, so they will give a link for that company specific,
Hmm.
and they will give credentials for each and every user.
Correct. You can create a credentials yourself.
Okay.
Okay. So this is calling as a Tableau online. The product name is Tableau online. This is also same hosting reports, hosting place, right?
Yeah.
And URL can be accessed through across the organization. So benefit is the usage is same. The only difference is it is installed in local in a company place. In our company place, it is installed in the Tableau company place.
Okay. Okay. So technically, I mean, you are saying like only servers has to be managed, and only servers, to manage servers we need admins, and
Hmm.
whatever we are developing, that will be on desktop.
Hmm.
So for desktop there will be no maintenance. Or,
See, in the desktop, you start. Suppose you joined a company to develop a reports
okay.
or ETL is Informatica, right?
Yeah, I know Informatica.
There is Informatica designer.
Yeah, designer.
Okay, so you're a developer. You're using that tool to develop the packages, right? And once you develop the packages, it will go to testing area, right? Somebody
Ye-
will test that whether the data is loading or not,
Yes.
whether this condition is correct or not.
Yes.
And after the test pass, what it will do, it will go and deploy to a different server, which is a staging server, maybe. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Staging means pre-production, kind of.
Yes.
So before moving to production, they're deploying to pre-production area, and they will test. They will test the behavior of the packages. Is it running successfully? Is it running? Is it loading the data as an expected time? So finally, after deploying to staging, and the staging environment, maybe you not have access to the staging environment. Some other team is actually verifying the behavior of the packages.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
and where you are, so you don't have any scope after the deployment. One second. See, after the development,
Mhm.
once it is deployed to Informatica server, right?
Mhm.
What is your scope after deployment? I mean, the development kit is not necessary, right? After you deploy,
Mhm.
for example, you have a resume, okay? Your resume you prepared with the Word document,
Mhm.
okay? And then you publish to Indeed or Dice portal.
Mhm.
And then after that, are you using the the Windows, I mean Word document again and again?
No, it's already
In
in.
case if you need any modifications only, you will do that, right?
Yes.
Until that the software is not necessary, right?
Yeah.
The same way, the desktop tool is also same. Desktop is like a MS Word document. If you are having any modifications later, then you are using the desktop. Otherwise, you are not touching the desktop tool. If you are not touching the desktop tool means you don't need a developer, right?
Yeah. Correct.
So after you publish to Dice portal, there is no requirement of resume writers.
Yeah. It's already done.
Done. So that means that the employers will look into your resume. The same way users will look into the reports.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Hmm. In this place, we have a R class, means the company will choose either local software, I mean that the local installation or a cloud option.
Okay.
Either one, not both, because it is costly, so no one will take both options.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
So generally, when they will go to the Tableau server or when they will go to the Tableau online means that is depending upon the company costing and then size of the users. Size of the users means how many users are seeing these reports, how many people need this report URL, right?
Yeah.
Based on the size. For example, you are doing a small function,
Hmm.
birthday party. For a birthday party, maybe you call as 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
100 people. That is calling as a 100 pack, right?
Yeah.
For a 100 pack, you will think that okay, in case if I prepare a food, maybe I can save the cost
Mm-hmm.
or not. That is what your internal check,
Yes.
because pack cost may be here 400 or 500 rupees here in Hyderabad. Assume
Hmm.
so 500 rupees into 100 members, 50,000.
Hmm.
If you go with a preparation, I mean, whatever the pack, I'm saying that in case if you go with the hotel and they will provide you that function hall plus power bill plus that food bill, all are in a 500 rupees pack per person.
Hmm.
Okay, that means you are saving your something. You don't need to put your expenditure on the function hall. You don't need to find with AC hall. Everything is coming in a 500 rupees per pack.
Yes.
So if you prepare the same thing in your area, I mean, okay, you're thinking that maybe I can save some more money. Um I will find a functional hall, different one, and in case the functional hall cost is hardly 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, okay, put aside. So if you make it to 10,000, then out of 50, now the cost is 40 only for food, right? We are thinking.
Yes.
So 40,000 is this really cost? 40,000 is sufficient or more than, or we can save it on out of 40. Then you will calculate with the, you need to bring so many things. First you need to find a, this many people, right? The uh, food preparation team
Yes.
and serving team and some other, the actual raw material, everything you need to brought it. Okay, I'm ready for brought it, and then I'm ready for calling everything. But finally, what is the saving there after you do so much of work,
Yeah.
right? Once you calculate that, it might be a 30,000 or 35,000. The cost is, if you can if you calculate that, then okay, it is around close to 35,000. The only food cost if I prepared are 30,000. Then what is the save amount? Only 10,000, right?
Yes.
So only for 10,000, I need to do a lot of work,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Really, people will, what they will do, they'll go directly to the hotel and they will order everything in terms of the function hall they booked on 500 pack basis. So in case of a low number of people, I mean very less users,
Mm-hmm.
we are going with the hotel.
Okay.
Hotel is ready-made.
Okay.
Okay. In case if you conduct a marriage function, there are around 1,000 people, so you cannot bear that cost. Only for 100 rupees, you see the 10,000 for 1,000 people. Definitely, you can save a 1 lakh, right? Minimum to minimum.
Yes.
So definitely, it is a big amount. So you are not going to hotel this time. You are preparing yourself.
Okay.
That is a on-premise. This is a scenario wherever the more users, the majority, the company is choosing the on-premise software.
Oh.
Means purchase the software, download the software, install it, configure it, applying the patches in future, managing the permissions, everything end to end. You need to take care. Accommodate the missions also important. So you are buying the software. So the software is expecting some good configuration systems. That system also you need to make it ready.
Okay.
That means you need to buy the system again. In case if it is not if you are having a lower versions, I mean low capacity systems, and the software is expecting some good configuration, otherwise it will not work as expected. Then what you need to do? You need to buy a mission.
Yeah.
So that cost also you need to calculate.
Yes.
So it's every penny you need to calculate.
Correct.
So when you will get the benefit means when you have a more number of users.
Yes.
The end users, I'm saying, not the developers.
Yeah.
Okay, end users.
Okay. What is the feasible amount of users we can opt for on-premise? I mean, is there anything like okay, if we have more than 1,000 users, we can go for on-premise kind of thing?
That's what I'm saying. It's not a 1,000. Okay, it is about a cost also.
Okay.
See, for a Tableau online, they're charging $12 per user per month.
Per month. Okay.
So how much it is per year?
$12, 140.
How much? 144.
144. Yeah.
So 144. I have 100 users.
Yeah. 40.
And you don't need to bear about anything. You're not hiring administrator. That is a plus point. You're not finding any missions. You don't need to manage. Okay, there are two different administrators. One is a Tableau administrator, one is a system administrator to manage the systems, right?
Yes.
So, you don't need to bother about these two people's salaries in this scenario.
Yes.
And you don't need to find out also. It is ready-made item. You can just use it. So if it is a bearable cost, I mean, you are already have a big system in your place. Maybe if it is, see, there are different clients. Enterprise level, semi-enterprise, and low level, right? Small scale, medium scale, big scale. Small scale industries means hardly 100 employees are working. There is some condition when you are calling it a small scale means it is 100 to 200 employees are working.
Okay.
Medium scale means maybe 1,000. Enterprise means more than 5,000 or like that. Hmm? There
Okay.
is some scaling based on the user scaling. They are calling as a small scale or big scale. So if the low number of employees means, what is the meaning? You have a less business
Yeah.
compared to. So that is how, based upon the user's interest, the client's interest. Okay, if somebody's even some big enterprise organizations, they wanted to migrate to completely cloud.
Okay.
Okay, to reduce the cost in the future.
Okay.
In that case, also they can go with the online.
Okay.
So it is different situations, and particularly this is a common scenario. The the functions we are conducting, that is a common scenario, but sometimes they're going like this, right?
Okay. So technically, you are saying like if the users are very less, they don't want to take all the overhead like to maintain the servers on premise, so they will be going for cloud.
Correct.
Okay. So if they have like lot of users and they don't want to pay $12 per each user, they'll have their own on-premise servers and they'll be then then it is like that $12 becomes $0 right now, right? So the only maintenance is maintaining the admin, maintaining the server, and maintaining the users, everything.
Correct. So the software is, they need to bear for the software cost mainly.
Okay, so they need to maintain it and they need to pay for the software cost and everything will be free. How many users you have, that doesn't matter for Tableau.
No, that is true because the software already purchased.
Okay.
Okay, and the software is also coming with the local software is also coming with the, I mean the Tableau server on premise.
Mhm.
Somebody is saying that, okay, man, I have a 500 users, but you see, generally they initially the cost is around $80,000 in our olden days.
Okay.
$80,000.
Per year?
Sir, I cannot bear such amount. Yeah, per year, $80,000.
Oh.
This is too much. But I have a only, generally they're saying that unlimited users. That's okay, unlimited. But I have only 500 only.
Hmm.
Okay, I have only 500. But this is unlimited. You're saying whoever having a 5,000, they are benefited. But what about in my case?
Hmm.
I have 500. So for that, they redesign the software licensing cost, and then they're depending upon the users basis, you can also bargain with them for a licensing cost and on premise, even on the cloud.
Oh. Okay.
You can, so whoever in the part, they can easily manage that. Okay. So
Okay.
the licensing part right now, we are not into. I mean, in case if you wanted to purchase, then definitely the whoever sourcing the softwares, they are taking care of.
Okay. So in general, we need to buy the desktop also, right? Or it's free?
Correct.
So
Desktop also we need
it depends on users, or it will be one time for the whole client.
developers. Developers, right? The
Yeah.
desktop using by developers, not users, end users.
Yeah, I mean developers. So it's based on developers.
Uh, Correct.
They'll charge based.
For example, you need. Yeah, they're charging for that. Sometimes, okay, if you're going with the Tableau server, I'm paying a lot. I'm paying a more money, so I need a developer software as a free of cost. They will also give you sometimes.
Okay.
It is completely on the bargaining system. Okay, you cannot depending upon this portal pricing. Okay, because they are also expecting the more business. If you are type with this Tableau for a first time, then what about in the future? You need to be continuing with the software, and there is a renewal fees if you want to upgrade. There is a renewal fees for every year.
Oh.
Maintenance. I mean, for example, right now we're with the Tableau version 10. Next year there is a Tableau 11. If you want to upgrade to 11, you need to bear the renewal fees. fees. If you don't want to upgrade to 11, then you don't need to bear anything.
Oh.
Okay. If you want a good life,
Mm-hmm.
you need to bear. Otherwise, no need to. Optional.
Okay, so generally Tableau started as open source and then they're
No,
started charging, or from.
they haven't said like that. They came up with the licensing only, starting onwards.
Oh, okay. Because I heard like a lot of people are migrating to Tableau, so I thought like this is open source tool.
No, it is very good tool in terms of capacity. Even for a big data systems are connecting to the Tableau, because the Tableau can able to handle the big data systems in terms of reports.
Oh, okay.
It is very famous for big data projects.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
So
this
the
is the Tableau
competitor
on
for Tableau is Power BI, or what is it?
Power BI, because Power BI is very cheaper, but it is not a tightly competitive. Okay, some big data projects Power BI cannot able to handle.
Oh, okay.
Connectors are there to connect to the big data, but at the time of handling is the important point,
Yeah.
right? I can reach the destination, you can reach the same destinations by how much speed I came and how much speed you came, and what by using and by air or by train. That is important, right?
Yeah.
Speed. So finally connecting is not only the first point, okay, I'm able to connect to the big data from the Power BI,
Mm.
but after connecting that, how you are sustaining in terms of the end user request, how you are proving yourself.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So these are the main products, and there is a one more Tableau mobile. So mobile is not for developers. This is for
Hello. Hello.
some network. Actually, I lost the device.
Okay.
So Tableau is offering a mobile apps to see the dashboards and reports from the iPad, iPhone, Android devices also.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is somewhat important. And there is a one more free version, Tableau Public, which is a free, same as desktop tool, with the limitations. It is
Okay.
for a personal practice,
Okay.
because these above three tools are desktop, server, or online for a 14-day trial version. So after that, how do you practice? You can use a Tableau Public.
Okay.
Okay, but public is mainly came for a different purpose. But we are, as a developers, we are thinking maybe we can use the public software to practice for our things.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and Tableau Reader. Reader is like a PDF reader.
PDF. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, it is same as PDF reader. PDF writer.
No.
There is a PDF writer software also.
Okay.
Means you can create a PDF writers with the help of writer software. You can also modify the text inside the PDF files.
Okay.
You can create and you can modify anything. That is a writer which is very similar to Tableau desktop tool,
Okay.
which is same as desktop tool. Reader is of whatever the final products you are viewing from the reader software. That is a generally this tool is using by the manager level position people, not the developers, because to save the cost. The desktop cost is around $70. Okay.
Okay.
For example, there are around 5 team members. 4 members are required a desktop tool, and 1 member is manager. Generally, he is not a developer. His job is to observe whether the dashboards are correctly prepared or not. For that only, we need to buy a license,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
For that, we can use a Tableau reader. It's a free, and what we'll do, sir, open these workbooks with the reader software, and you can see the same dashboards how you're seeing from the desktop. So by the way, we can save $70 per user per month. It is not if it is a 1-year project,
Yeah.
$840 we're
Oh,
saving.
okay.
That's how you can propose the reader software. Okay,
Okay.
and these are the main softwares, and out of that, we are responsible only for the above 3, and out of 3, we are mainly responsible for only 2. The compulsory item is a desktop tool.
Okay.
So our focus is on mainly on a desktop area because we are trying for a development activities.
Okay.
Okay, so this is kind of intro into the tools, and you can also go to the tableau.com website. There are products here. You can see desktop. There is one more product came that is calling is the Tableau Prep. I missed it. So Tableau Prep is part of a desktop licensing. Okay, both are coming in the same cost. This is for a data cleaning. You know ETL?
Yeah.
Part of ETL. This is not a ETL tool. They're calling as it's a cleaning tool, data cleaning tool. Whatever the ETL activities, Informatica has a lot of options. This tool does not have. This tool is a lighter version of ETL. You can do the data modeling there. You can do some relation between the tables. You can prepare a new table, a new field, whatever. You can clean the data. This is kind of a data preparation tool, not a ETL tool.
Okay.
But whoever knows the ETL, they can easily understand this preparation tool.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So on this item, on the desktop tool, we are spending around 90% time.
Okay.
Okay. On a cleaning activity, we are spending a 5%. And finally, for deploying, we are spending around 5%
Okay.
in our sessions. Okay. 1 second. Hello. So what we'll do for today, I'm disconnecting the session, and tomorrow we'll continue same. Okay. So and this is just an introduction for all the tools, and tomorrow we'll start with the desktop tool. Okay.
Yeah, sure, Krishna.
See you.
Yep. See.